I met Hans the summer after I graduated high school.
We were living for the party. I mean, nothing about our life was godly.
In January of '94, we were married.
Yeah. And honestly, our lives were good. We had a new baby on the way. I got a new job with great benefits. After kind of the newness wore off, we started to slip back into some of our old patterns, and it got worse. And our fights turned a lot more toxic than what they did in dating.
I would talk these circles around him and he would fly off the handle.
And look, I never thought that I was gonna be one of those guys. I remember coming home and pulling around the corner and seeing Star and our then 2-year-old daughter, Kylie, standing in the driveway with their bags packed.
He'd been out of town for a week, and what he didn't know is when he was gone for that week, I'd become involved in an affair. I was done with the marriage, and I had every excuse on why Hans and I just couldn't work. We were too young. We got married because we were pregnant. For me, divorce was the only option.
I'll never forget what my dad said. He said, Hans, you can live in our house, but you're gonna go to marriage counseling. And I was like, no, Dad, you don't understand. And he said, no, you don't understand. He said, if you want a place to live, you're gonna go to marriage counseling and you're gonna go alone. And those next 6 months in marriage counseling alone, where God really started to get a hold of my heart and help me to see that I was the husband from hell. And more importantly, through counseling, helped me to see what a relationship with Christ looked like in the everyday moments when my world was swirling and she was talking circles around me and I didn't know what to do, how a relationship with Christ in those moments could actually totally transform those moments.
I decided that I would go to counseling, but I was gonna go to check a box. 2 sessions, that's it, and then I'm done. And so I'm sitting in this counseling office, and after he listened for quite a while, he just looked at me and said, Star, do you believe that Jesus Christ was raised from the dead? And I said, yes, I believe that. And he said, you don't hear what I'm asking you. He said, let me get this straight. You believe that God can raise a dead man out of the grave back to life again, but you don't believe that that same God has the power to heal your marriage. It was my moment. Like a light that had been shut off was going to come on, because I wondered in that moment, what if God could do it? And so I turned to God this much. And I'm telling you, we watched him unfold things in our life, in our marriage, in our relationship that we had never, ever experienced before.
And things started to move in the right direction, and they're still moving in the right direction 28 years later.
We have a new marriage. We have 6 children, and it kills me to think that I could have walked away from the life that God had for me because I didn't believe him.